All right. Now hear me out here. Hear me out. Another trans woman talking about cyberpunk and capitalism bad? What the fuck? Bear with me here for a second. Bear with me. I'm just kind of wanna just kind of talk about my stuff real fast. If you'll stand to listen, have you noticed that in recent time it feels like we've gotten the sort of cyberpunk future without any real flair, jazz to it, without any of the real like awesome shit everyone wants? They just kind of incorporate and digitize everything. I feel like a part of it is like look at let's just break down the word cyberpunk itself. Cyberpunk. Let's start with the punk part of that first. The reason why it doesn't feel like cyberpunk 2077 is because they've like corporatized. They've learned how to sell punk to us. The idea of being punk, the idea of being just look at us, we're so cool, and yeah, well, we're with you when we say capitalism is bad. So trust us, we'll be a good corporation, and buy this cool punk thing from us. And I mean, it's just that's not what punk is. You don't buy punk if it's bought. It's not punk. Is why, like from Spider Verse, what's the name? Hobie, Spider Punk. If you see the merch being sold to him, he would genuinely crash out. Rightfully so, if you ask me. Same goes with the likes of Johnny Silverhand and other big punk characters. It's because you can't sell punk, but they're doing that, so it's not exactly it doesn't have the cool aesthetic anymore. Sorry, I got like a weird notification there. What the fuck? We do have some people trying to hailed in the. Actually, I got off topic. Let me cycle back to the cyber part. Everything is hella cyber right now. I mean, I'm not like super knowledgeable on everything. I try to be, and I'm just some girl in an IT class. But one thing I have definitely learned from that class and just existing is that yeah, everything is digitized, everything is out there, everything can be profited off of. You look up wedding rings, you get um like advertisements for like love, and oh, look at that. Or you get or you look up Lord of the Rings, or hell, you can even just say wedding rings or Lord of the Rings, and you start getting advertisements on your phone. You just kind of talk about your favorite game. You just start seeing it everywhere, and that's just quite literally your data just being sold to you, like directly. No, I'm sorry. Your data's not being sold to you. It's being sold to people who then sell it back to you. So I guess the right way it's being sold to you, but that's kind of regardless. I do have some people who are trying to be like all cool, like, no, we can have cyberpunk and the cool parts. Unfortunately, these people are Elon Musk, the muskrat himself. He's trying to held in a sort of cyberpunk future, but he's missing the point entirely. Like he is just, oh, let's have Neuralink, and it'll be just like being a cool netrunner, as well as helping out to save people. It's very convenient he decides, helping out to save people is cool all of a sudden, even though he talks about genuinely just Nazi-ish stuff. Hate that guy. Beside the point again. Forgive me. It's he's trying to use Neuralink to like bring in netrunners and all that, the interfacing into technology, unfortunately, that technology already exists. It's been around for a little while. I think there's someone who like using something similar, but not Neuralink for 7 years. Plus, Neuralink in itself is very dangerous. Like if you look into it, and I'll find an article for you and link it down in the description. It's actually been found like they can't measure it correctly. They're putting it in brains of pigs and animals, which have just been, causing them to die, or a failed experiment, which then causes the animal to get killed, which is just a massive animal rights violation in and of itself. Yeah, it's Neuralink is very very bad. Don't use it. Don't. It's fun to joke about it, but like legitimately, very very bad. Neuralink, boo. You couldn't see it, but I did a thumbs down there. Elon Musk also trying to bring in this pseudo cyberpunk world with the excuse me, cyber trucks. That PS1 graphic looking ass truck. He's trying to like, oh yeah, Cybertruck. This is the future. Now, hey, look, it even kind of looks like the vehicles from RoboCop, from Demolition Man, from all the other sort of cyberpunk-ish future movies. And it's kind of like, no, not to mention, it's not even the fact that they look bad. They're dangerous. You've seen all the videos of cyber, Cybertrucks catching on fire. There's been multiple instances of them breaking down. A lot of them catch on fire. I'm be real, just they are constantly catching on fire. It's a massive issue. It's just fucking brutal, man. It's awful. Uh, we're also. Have you also like noticed the ads everywhere, and like how they're becoming more kind of fucking weird? Just like anything to grab your attention, right? Like if you look at Night City, right? You have like people showing off. You have depictions of graphic and gruesome violence, and I'm glad, for now at least, we're not at that. We're not there. We're not really super close there either. But what we are getting is we're getting these like weird like what the fuck moments. Like did you all like see the Super Bowl ad for Tubi, where as a person with like a fleshy cowboy hat, and it's like you can find whatever you need on Tubi, and it'll fit you perfectly. Like you have to admit, like inherently, it might be funny, but it's A, very weird looking, and B, very attention grabbing. And while right now it might not be super a big deal, it could be, it's not a super big deal right now. It's only just sort of, oh, that's a little fucking weird. What is that? I feel I can see it leading to more cyberpunk-ish ads. Like Night City, tear your skin off, replace. That kind of stuff. Which is just, it's a horrible idea. Plus, with, Elon Musk in charge of the fucking government, that's a whole other issue I can make a video on. I might someday. I don't know. But it's, with the Elon Musk and Trump in office right now, it's really, it's a lot, you know? No, it's not. Excuse me for a second. I'm sorry. Um, with them in office, it's only really going to be enhancing the ads we get. Maybe enhancing is not the word I want to use. Making it more prevalent, making more just cyberpunk-ish of ads could be hypothetically anywhere and everywhere. I haven't seen a lot of precedent for it, but knowing them, I can see it happening, and that's kind of scary enough for me. they've been busy with other things, like taking away all of our rights. Again, other video. But, with the ads getting weirder and the possibility of ads potentially just kind of being anywhere and everywhere, it's definitely looking more and more like cyberpunk-ish could be real with this advertisement. I mean, hey, if you look at cyberpunk, back in the day or whatever, it's like you can be digitized. And back in the 80s, right? People like, the world can't be like advertised and digitized like that. That's madness. Again, like I said earlier, your data's being sold. You don't become a person, you become a fucking product. Like, what the shit? It's actual just insane cyberpunk reality. I can't even have the fucking Mantis blades. I can't like look at someone and explode their brain. Like, come on. If I'm gonna be digitized, advertised to, have all of my rights taken away, and then have dumb trucks exploding on the street, I might as well like be able to double jump or something. Like, come on, bro. It's fucking brutal. Anyway, that's about all I really super had. So, yeah. Also, if you have any like real critiques in the video, like the format itself, or just things you think I should know, or if you want to talk about, more about the topic itself, feel free to hit me up in the comments. All right. Well, have a good one.